Hey dudes, John here, and welcome to another episode on how to build in Minecraft. And we're going to be building something I think is a freaking blast. I get out of crouch. is a cannon. For any of you dudes that have always wondered, hey, how the heck do I build a cannon properly? Let's do that. Let's build it's a dual action cannon. So it's one where it dumps out the round where it's going to blow the actual TNT off. And it shoots at about 100 blocks that way, which is really freaking cool. And you can set this up to be like multiple drops if you want to, but we're going to set it up for one single drop. And we're going to have 4 primers basically that are going to shoot the bit of the TNT off. Let's go ahead and, you know what I did forget is I forgot to put water in this last little bit here. All right, and these are the things we're going to need. We're going to need 5 dispensers. We're going to need wool. Now you can use any kind of material you want to. I'm only using the wool so you guys can depict where the timer goes and where everything else goes. That way we can kind of see how it's built. But you guys can use whatever material you want. So I'm going to use 13 lime wool. I'm going to use 8 pink wool. Use 1 fence post. I'm going to use a wooden pressure plate. We need 8 redstone repeaters. 7 redstone. A single button. It could be wood or stone. It's up to you. You're going to need a bucket of water and as much TNT as you can get. I mean, you can't go wrong with more TNT. You only need a total of 5 to get started, but you need as much as you can get as much as you want. And then you also can use a piston. Now, I built this one here without the piston. You can see it's supposed to go right here, but you can build it with or without the piston. So let's go ahead and we're going to build it. And it shoots, like I said, about 100 blocks that way. So we're going to try to see if we can annihilate that freaking target over there. The first step is going to be making, right in the very, very front here, we're going to be doing 1, 2, 3 of the green blocks. Then skip 1 space, you're going to go 1 and 2. And you're going to put a dispenser facing in right here. Hold on. Right there. So it's going to be facing against that green block right there. Then between those two, you're going to place down 1 fence post at the very bottom level. Then on top of that fence post, you're going to put down the pressure plate. On the other side of this fence post, we're going to put down 1, 2, 3, and 4 of the green blocks. Right below the dispenser here, we're going to also go 1, 2, 3, and 4 of the green blocks. Now, temporarily, you can put down 4 blocks right here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you can remove those in a second. And we're going to put down 4 dispensers right there. And then we can remove these 4 blocks. You don't need those there. Right? So we got this little structure going on already. Then right next to this whole bit right here, we're going to start doing the pink blocks. This is going to be where our timer goes. It's going to be 1, 2, 3. Then it's going to come in 1 and 2. And then it's going to go 1, and we're going to leave a space there. And then right here at the very end is also going to be 1. So from the very top view, it's going to look like this. Right? In this spot here, we're going to build this one with the piston. The piston goes right here facing up. Right there. On top of the piston, you're going to place 1 green block, just like that. The green blocks are going to be non-timer items, and then the pink blocks are going to be our timer items. So now we need our repeaters. We're going to have 1 repeater pointing away from this green block, and you're going to set that to 3 clicks. 1, 2, and 3 clicks. That's the farthest you can go. And then going out of this green block here, you're going to also select 1 pointing out. So you can see the arrows actually out of the repeater pointing away from the green block. So you're going to make that one go 1, 2, and 3 clicks as well. Then you're going to follow this one out, and you're going to go that way as well. So it's going to be pointing towards where this dispenser is. 1, 2, and 3 clicks. Then you're going to have 1 more over here, and it's going to be pointing towards that top dispenser as well. It's going to be 1, 2, and 3 clicks. Then you're going to put 1 redstone there, 1 redstone there, and 1 redstone there. And then we're going to put redstone on top of all of these dispensers. And in order to do that, you're going to have to click Shift or crouch. Mind you, I'm doing this in Xbox, but this works on PC as well. On top of these green blocks here, we're going to actually put 4 repeaters, also all set to 3 clicks. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. If you guys can hear the clicking and clacking in the background, that's Ethan and Liam shooting, what do you call it, airsoft in the backyard. Maybe we'll do an airsoft video in the near future. I don't know. Okay, so now in here, I'm showing 1 bucket of water. You only have to put the 1 bucket, really, just to do that. It just has to have water in this little trough here. If you don't have water here, your whole contraption is going to explode. You'll have nothing left. You might have like a block left here in the far corner. You have to have water. Water, like, cools it down to make sure that TNT doesn't destroy everything around you. So I fill these up. You can use the 4 buckets of water just to fill this up, just because it looks nicer, I think. Okay, so that's essentially it. All we have to do now is we're going to place down a button. You can place the button down on the outside of any of these dispensers here. I'm going to place it on the very first one. Do not place it over here, because it will not trigger off these dispensers if you do that. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to crouch down. I'm going to place it right there, because if you don't crouch, it just selects it. But since we have it all built, now we can select it. And I'm going to actually split up this TNT. I'm going to put a few in each one. Okay, so this is essentially our build right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to give it a test. So we're going to go ahead and click this button here. And it drops the TNT and boom, it shoots it off. Oh, look at that. It took out part of the target over here. And I think it will go further than this. Why can't I fly? What the crap? Okay. So what we're going to do is I'm going to shoot both of these cannons off. I'm going to click this one. Boom. And I'm going to click this one. Doesn't have the, what do you call it? So that one shot off. Boom. And boom. That thing is freaking awesome. So this right here, I think this needs to be a sticky piston, actually. Yeah, I think that needs to be a sticky piston. So this one here doesn't have the what do you call it? The piston. So what the piston does is it actually slows down the timer a little bit, and it allows for the TNT to blow up a little bit later. This one here with the piston missing actually blows up a little bit sooner, but they still go about the same distance. So let me go ahead and shoot this one off. Boom. And that's freaking awesome. All right, let's see here. Shoot this one off. Here it goes. Okay, so quite honestly, I don't believe you need that piston. I don't think it's necessary. See, it goes a lot further now that the target's missing. Okay, let's go back over here. So the piston is helpful. It does slow it down like 1 tick. That's like 1/10 of a second. If it's really necessary, okay. I say it's not really necessary. So if you want to use less materials, you don't need that sticky piston. But if you have slime and you have a sticky piston, then go ahead and do it. That's basically it, dudes. That was really a short video. I just wanted to show you guys how to make a dual action cannon there. And there's 2 different ways of making it really. Just one slows it down a little bit and then the other. But that's it, dudes. If you guys like this video, if you guys can smash that like button down below, it's greatly appreciated. And if you're at all new to our channel, if you guys can click that subscribe button, it helps the channel out a great deal. And while you're at it, if you click the little bell, it turns on notifications, lets you dudes and dudettes know when we upload our daily videos. And until next time, guys, see ya.